Okay, part two. I hope you guys can hear me through these headphones. These are not iPhone headphones, okay? These are Amazon. Okay? No, nothing like that. But I just wanted to come on here because I wanted to ask some questions. Are we counseling people because they're doing bad things and we're showing them that we're not your narcissistic family and friends that are going to condone your bad behavior as a society? So we're going to cancel you. Maybe you could get another chance in a little while, but you're getting canceled. Or are we counseling people? Canceling, not counseling, canceling. If we are canceling people just because we don't like what they're saying, but they have freedom of speech, if we're just canceling people because versus a societal discipline versus a societal societal ego trip. Why are we continuing to be like that? Like we're taking what humanity is and we're dismantling it for people's personal feelings, which we all have free will. We were all born with this free will thing, right? No matter what you want to believe in religion, just believe in God, don't want to believe in anything. Something gave you this consciousness, something gave you this freeness where I could put my left hand out, bring it back in. Like all of those things. Like I just did that with my free will because I wanted to. That was kind of random. But that's my point. Like I have free will. I have like I can start flossing. I didn't have to ask anybody to do that. I didn't even ask myself really. It was just a natural thing to do. Okay. So we need to take a step back in humanity, like all of us, black, white, whichever type of Spanish, Hispanic, Spanish speaking that you are, regardless of your melanin tone, regardless if you're white, there's multiple types of Europeans. And if you're white and live in America, you're also still a European because that's where you're truly a European. Okay, whatever type of beige, light brown, because we're all a shade of brown. Nobody's white. White looks different. Nobody's black. Literally, no one has black skin unless they were like really from like the beginning humans, because all humans were developed with full melanin so that their skin could be protected from all of the different natures that are on Earth, all of the different elements, including the sun. And the sun wasn't even able to penetrate into their skin, the original humans. And that's why they just got darker and darker because they just absorbed all of the sun rays and it just made their skin richer and richer. But when humans started to migrate, migration started in Africa. When the humans started to migrate and go over, so Africa's right here, the West states are over here, right? They call us the West because America, North America, South America, Mexico, part of Canada, Alaska or Hawaii? Hawaii. Okay, so then we're talking about this side of the world. Africa's like right here. So if that's west, west. So if this west eastish, I don't know, whatever. Whatever's on the other side of Africa, which I'm talking about the European countries like Asia, Europe, well, Asia and Europe are two different countries. Asia is one country, Europe is one country that has, I think, other smaller countries, kind of like Africa. Like Europe has, um, let me not say this wrong. Anyways, that's not my point. My point is not geography today. I did not do any studying for geography today, and we're not going over that. If we're going to go over geography, we're going to do that another day. My point is that we've taken this cancel culture thing so far that I think we're forgetting about we're humans, and um, our feelings are going to be hurt. I think that I'm from the 90s, so one of the things when I was in school and the teachers taught us was like, we're going to get our feelings hurt. Like, that's the first thing they taught us. From elementary school to high school, they're like, you're going to get your feelings hurt. Versus today, kids are being like, if anybody hurts your feelings, it's a crime. Literally, the police have been at people's doors for them protesting certain things. And you shouldn't be having some police at your door because you took a certain stance in a peaceful protest. Okay, so let's think about what we're doing. Okay, let's think about let's really think about what we're doing here as a humanity. No matter how you feel or whatever, how you want people to believe or not believe, the only people and person that you can control is yourself. Your energy, your heart, your soul, your body, your being, your physical body, your heart, your second brain, and your stomach. You can control that. This brain right here, you can reset that if you want to. Trust me. I'm doing it right now. You can reset your brain if you want to. You can go pre trauma if you want to. Just letting you guys know, if you're out there and you're struggling with mental health or past trauma or fresh trauma, whatever, just know that you can heal. The healing process takes time, really it does. But when you get to a certain point, you can get your brain back to pre-trauma. Like the other brain can just be gone, literally. So you got to work every day. Just like you say, you have to work at friendships every day, or a marriage every day, or being a parent every day. You learn something new, or being a self every day. You learn something new. You outgrow some things, and then you just become a new person. Like maybe every year, you upgrade yourself or something like that. Um, like, say you didn't get up every morning for me. I didn't get up every morning earlier than my kids. I used to, and then something happened in between where I just like got really stuck. And now I'm back to waking up before my kids to take care of my self-care routine. I just have that on my mind. And I was like, I'm gonna freaking tell the people and what I'm feeling right now about this cancel culture, because I think cancel culture was created for actually a real good reason, because people were calling the police. Here's another issue that started with black people. Black people being mistreated. So black people, black people, not just black people though. It would be wrong for me. I have no problem sharing my platform with my brothers and sisters, because we are, no matter what problems we have um, in our communities, which we got them. Um, it was happening to my Mexican brothers and sisters too. They were getting shot up. It wasn't really on the news that much. And that does happen in the brown community. I know we call ourselves the black community and call them the brown community, but we're really all a tone of brown. Um, let's be real. Um, huh. I saw articles of them getting like killed by the police too, and they weren't doing anything. You know, sometimes the police, like how they're trained, remember that a lot of these guys, right, and women that are on the police force, how did they get the recommendation to get in the police force and they actually got the job? Because I think I remember wanting to apply to be a cop, but it's so rigorous, right? Like you couldn't have done weed in a certain amount of time. You can't have like certain records. I don't know, like I don't know if it's like bad credit. You can't get on the police force, right? But these people are coming out of the military, and a lot of them are coming hot, fresh out of the military, unhealed, full of trauma, and still got a lot of stuff in their brain that's not working right, because the military trained them to be killers. Because what is the military for? The military is for the protection of the country. So their main thing that they learn is combat, killing, and stuff like that. Then you already got people training them who has been to multiple wars, and they just think a little bit different. That's why sometimes they're the sergeant major, or maybe a recruiter, like one of the recruiters that are on ground teaching the boots, like what's going on. I'm not saying that all recruiters that are on foot are like that, but um, you have to admit that we have, not all, I'm not saying all, but a lot of, my daughter made me this bouquet. Um, we have a lot of people that are on the, I got a toothache so bad. Oh my goodness. I'm going to the dentist on Tuesday to get that taken care of, wrap it up. Um, yeah. I'm telling you, it is. And you know what? It's not even the tooth that I'm going to the dentist. Yesterday was hurting, but it's not that one. It's a whole different it's a whole different tooth that's hurting, and it's like nerve pain. And it just does not feel good. Maybe it's just talking about it's making it go away. I don't really want to, I'm trying not to complain really about too much. Just trying to appreciate the things that I have right now and let everything else just grow. Um, I know this episode is a little bit like, it's a little bit ghetto. It is. It's a little bit ghetto, this episode. But you guys, I really have to come up on here and talk about that because I think it's something everybody is so scared to talk. Oh, if I say this, I might offend this person. If I say this, I might offend this person. To the point where racism has been turned more into a joke because everything else that everyone else wants to be an issue is an issue. And then, not to knock you off of whatever you're doing. Hey, I look like one of those, you know how they put the makeup on the actors? I look like a wildcat. Okay, you guys, everyone has their individual issues, which is a freaking problem. But the thing is that we're not even looking at the real issues that are happening in society, which again is why Americans are so selfish. Americans are so selfish that even in their own country, people are suffering and they're worried about trivial things that really are not that important. Everybody just wants to feel like they belong somewhere. That's a natural feeling. And given in certain spaces, you get to feel like you're really a part of something. And you know what? It's not always having a big following of people accepting you or supporting you. Sometimes you have to learn to be independent, even with sometimes not having friends. I think we have to learn again how to be to ourselves and how to deal with our emotions within and without in a healthy way, but we have to learn to do it on our own again. Like that's how human evolution works. If we keep going down this path where social media is everyone's outlet to let go of their feelings, which I think it's a good thing. It's helped a lot of things come out. It's helped a lot of things be known. It's helping a lot of people learn how to do their hygiene, learn how to date, learn how to recognize red flags or green flags in relationships, whether it's romantic, platonic, friendships, homeships with your children, so on. Um, we just really have to figure out what is it going to take as humanity. As much as it took for everybody to get on the bandwagon of hopping on whichever bandwagon they want to hop on. But, um, doesn't seem to be working out. When one part of humanity is happy and the other part of humanity is not happy, then humanity is not happy. You know, I don't know if I've said this before, but we're here to learn on this planet, on this realm that we're at right now. And I don't think we're here to learn to be selfish. Let's talk about the issues that we have right here in our country. Homelessness. Oh, there's homelessness in every major city of the United States. Maybe the less rural ones don't have it as much, but I've even heard about it happening in rural areas. Okay, so it's not just a one city thing, it is a countrywide thing that's happening. Okay, and if as many people fought on the issue of just homelessness, everybody who's been marching, whichever side you're on, left or right, middle or no side, if all of those same people march to end homelessness, refuse to go to work to end homelessness, or what about hunger? You have all these organizations that have taken this COVID money, but have they really, truly helped out to the full extent 100%? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I know this is a whole bunch of different aspects of what I'm talking about, but they're all actually important and they all just came to my mind. And they're all a bit controversial because a lot of people still, after this, will have their feelings hurt. And, I can't be sorry that your feelings are hurt. It's not exactly, this is some stuff I made. Whew, refreshing too. Um, it just all really goes together. We're canceling people if they don't agree with our personal lifestyle. Your lifestyle is private. No one has to support your lifestyle, okay? This is America. And even if it was in different countries, no one has to accept anything that they don't want to accept. And that's just the factual information. You can't force it down anybody's throat, whatever it may be. And if you're taking offense to this, it's probably a sign that you need to let it go and that you need to heal something because nothing should be able to trigger you. If you have a healthy mindset, right? Minimally, this, what I'm saying, shouldn't bother you. It truly shouldn't because I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm not saying anything derogatory. I'm just speaking on humanity and not specifically about any one group of people. When I say humanity, I mean all people, everybody. So there's no way you can take offense to this unless, I don't know, I really don't know how you could take offense to this, but it is something everyone needs to hear. I'm about to cut the video short. We're on here for 23 and a half already. And I'm done. I'm done for now with my little quick get my face together. Um, I need to try to meditate again because I was meditating and I could not meditate. So I'm going to try that again before I start my day. I got some things to do. And thank you guys for listening to Confrontational Conversations with Kanaya. And this is episode 3. And it's a little bit random. It's a little bit unconventional and a little bit homey, but it is what it is. The information is there. Take it as you will, leave it as you won't, and that's totally up to you. You guys take good care. I hope all of your dreams, all of your desires, wants, and needs do come true for you in your reality, but you already have them. You already have anything and everything that you want because the universe has already created it and it is already within you. All you have to do is walk into the universe store, put it in your cart, and walk out because it's already yours. Bring it back here and enjoy it. Thank you guys again. Talk to you later. Bye.